Hello, and welcome back to Year of RPG 2025. Loba P48's second entry, Signs of Change. Progress is, by definition, challenging the present state of something and, if successful, changing said state. Today, we mark a great milestone of this progress when it comes to gems. Opening words of a lecture from the 194th Inventor. Have you seriously lost your mind? Dungeons and things in them do not change in an instant, like a press of an orb. I know what I experienced. One moment I was going north, and then found myself at the south end of the dungeon. Get some rest, please. Overheard at the Smite Masters Guild. Nothing is constant except change itself. Heraclitus. Excerpt from Paraphrases of the Old Wisdom, 2nd volume. Alright, so we're doing something weird with gems. So this is going to be the weird scripting entry, I guess. Oh, and we're playing as a goblin. Let's just leave. Should not leave yet. This building looks too interesting. Can't exit. Okay. Can't exit that way. Can't exit that way. Had to check. Okay, apparently that just plays for every single turn I spend on the sign, I guess? Relative laboratories, where nothing is for certain. Oh, whatever that means. Should not leave yet. Oh. Hold on. Okay, so the sign only happens once, but, okay, now I'm actually curious. Okay, it is a replay script and not just the same, every tile having its own script. I guess that makes sense. Welcome to the Relative Laboratories. Are you a visiting intern? No, I is a traveler. Right, please come here so I can store your coat. I has no coat, stupid human. Hey. No coat, but I do have 120 attack. And 30 Greckles. Welcome to the demonstration room. Please take a polarity display and we will begin. Demonstration automaton. Okay, it's 25. I just take it out in one hit. So I guess I don't have first strike at the goblin. Okay. So we have a polarity display and we also have polarity shifts. Okay, well, nothing else I can do right now, so might as well just attack. No Greckles, okay. Attack polarity. Okay, so currently I think I see the gimmick. As you can see, the gems in this laboratory are special. One type increases your powers, the other type decreases it. Always. This behavior changes with the polarity shift token. Step onto it to cause the shift. Notice that the gem that was increasing your powers will decrease them now, and vice versa. Your display notices this shift as well and adjusts accordingly. Right, and I can't reuse those, so I'm just losing 30 attack here. The effect only concerns gems. All other collectibles stay unchanged. Every gem obeys this principle, no matter its size. Living beings are also unaffected by polarity. Alright, well this kinda sucks. Every polarity token is one-time use. Yeah, as in I'm just losing a ton of stats and not getting anything for it. One use only. Which power will you decrease and which will you increase? Well, I can do this before grabbing that and then skip that. Alright. Well, I need the green, and I also need the blue. Okay. This completes the demonstration. Please provide your ID to be allowed into the laboratory. Unrecognized personnel. Initiating countermeasures. Countermeasures enabled. Alright, so we have the defense system. So the goal is to... Okay, we have a boss on the map now. Alright, so we are currently on defense polarity. And there is one polarity swap in this room. Well, we can grab the health. Let's just explore. Okay. Still exploring. Lockdown countermeasures enabled. And I need to hit this to go south. Okay. That lets me go that way, and then I can use a blue key to go towards a different boss if I so desire. Okay, so I have to do these rooms. Well, usually I want attack because that makes more of a difference early on, and yeah, these things aren't hitting me that many times, so being on defense polarity is actually really bad. I would happily swap this and then just take all these trades. Also, we don't have a lot of health, that's another thing to keep in mind. So like this, busy bookworm. Like guarding 9 defense though is pretty good. We might want to grab that. Okay, so first goal is to get a green key so that we can switch our polarity. Also, what's the enormous stone? Okay. 150 defense. Okay, well there's no green key here. Is there a green key here? No. The green key is here. Okay, so we have to go through you two. We can afford it right now. That's an unavoidable 3. One of the weird things about these attack loss scenarios is it's hard to know how close you are to a checkpoint. So if I'm doing that, I might want to fight you guys before that happens. So I think what I actually want to do here, grab the health. That bookworm, I do kind of want the 3 defense before... or the 9 defense. Which is expensive. Okay, I can't quite get through if I do that. Is there anything in the previous room I want to do? I mean, I could have taken this defense before fighting anything. How much do you guys hurt? Only 90. Okay. You know? $99, right, because I have not grabbed that 9 defense yet. And how many times is the bookworm hit? Only 4. Okay, well that is very greedy, so how about we actually use our save system for once. I don't think we can afford this, but we're gonna try. Right, so we saved 12 health by doing that, but if we did it in the other order, we would have saved 9 going back. And then I can still afford to get through here. That was really rough. So I just have no health now is the thing. Well, okay, there is health in here. So I can grab the health. It is, yeah, blue to get out. So I can't go in here, grab a bunch of health, switch the polarity. So I guess the thing to do then is to explore south and see if there's anything in here. I'm guessing I can only switch the polarity 3 times. How expensive are these? Standard, okay. So I can grab more health if I want to keep going. Grab that defense before I go, I probably should. So I want to grab as much defense as possible before I switch to attack. I can also spend a green key here. If I do that, I can grab... Well, okay, I can, but I need to be able to take out Sturdy Sludge before I can consider that, which means that I actually can't make this choice right now. Because I just don't have enough attack. I will get stuck. Alright, and then obviously we are not getting through here. Interesting. With 20 HP, that's not happening. So I think the plan is still grab the defense. I mean, I guess I could open that and just grab the 3 defense, but I am not interested in doing that. We will fight you though. You're pretty cheap at this point. We can get some more defense out of it. I could actually even fight 2 of you in order to get another 12 defense. We lose 3 attack. Okay, I can't actually afford that. We could if I lose another 3 attack for more health. I can actually just buy some health down here though. I think I want to do that. It's hard to know. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the health. And then we'll go through here. And yeah, we got 150, so we did need the health. But we can grab that, which gives us quite a bit more defense. Okay, and I think now we switch to attack. You're free, might as well. There's nobody... I mean, I guess we could take 3 more defense. Is it worth taking 100 and something damage for 3 defense, though? It does also open up the attack later, but then we're still running past you a bunch more times. Also, there is a yellow key available for pretty cheap, which is health. We could fight you and grab that. That's worth doing. Yellow key is health. Yellow keys are health. Okay, so yellow... As far as I know, the only purpose for that key is to buy health, so there's no reason to grab it yet. But I do like doing this for 6 more defense. So that is 100. But if I do the 100, I can grab... Excuse me. I can grab another 3 defense off of it. Which might be worth spending a yellow key on now, then. Because that way... I'm going to want to spend a yellow key on health anyway, unless... Well, I guess one thing I can check. Yellow keys are worth an absurd amount of score. Yeah, they're worth quite a bit of score. Now that I have all this health, I'm tempted to start doing silly things. That's very expensive, though. But we're doing that so that we can grab that right away. I mean, every bit of defense we get will help us pretty significantly. Alright, and this gets us more attack, so we can afford to take that hit a few more times. Especially since we're about to get... an upgrade. Icons disappearing from the map. It's nice. I like to see it. Okay, so now we want attack. And we should have a lot of it just lying around. These safety technicians are getting cheaper pretty quickly. Yeah, that's free. We'll grab all the free stuff and then we'll start looking a little bit more carefully. There's a lot of cheap stuff as well. Might as well grab that. Next green key is there. Okay. So, yeah, we want... 8 attack does make you cheaper. How about for the scientists? 18, huh? So I'm considering this trade, where I just get plus 12 attack at the price of 9 defense. That's going to be worth it. That's almost certainly worth it. But I think I should do you guys first. Oh, what are you? You... Observing citizen, okay. Just an NPC doing her thing. So yeah, 12 attack would make both of these cheaper. I think losing 9 defense to get 12 attack is probably worth it then. Given how cheap this is. So 258, 315. You know, that made less of a difference than I was hoping. You do hit quite a few times. You know, maybe we just never do that, because we are trading a lot of stats that way. Whereas, well, I just need one more attack gem to make you cheaper. So probably we just do this now. Okay, plus 9 makes you cheaper. We can grab another 6 if we do this. We're getting close to breaking the stone. We probably want to go through you and grab that 3. In fact, in order to accelerate this, we might want to grab all the way up to here so that when we flip we get the 30, and then we're flipping one more time and we get the other 30. Like, I think that's what this kind of a sequence is saying, is that you're forced to make that kind of a trade. Okay, there's nothing else up top though other than that. I guess there is you now. Probably not getting any better. Okay, I need 11 attack. Well, we can do that. I do have to go through that, though. To get to the key. Okay, so 2 more for cheaper on you. There are some ways we could get it. Is there anything better up here? I am starting to lose a lot of health. Okay, so before we grab that defense, 3 more attack does help safety technicians. Doesn't make a difference with the bookworm. So we do want in there. I do want 3 more attack before fighting you, though, so I guess we'll now make a trade. 3 attack, 3 defense. And that was pretty good. What happens if I do this again? It hurts. That's what happens. Because we don't hit another checkpoint. So we'll do that right before we switch. But in the meantime, we'll take you out. Get the 3. Three more for the busy bookworm. So, busy bookworm is 231. Okay, that makes a decent difference, honestly. Was there anything I wanted to do before grabbing those? I got the guard. The puff, 185. Right, you make puffs more expensive, right? You do. Okay, so we want to fight that puff first. But you're gonna hit me for a lot. So I can do that. That's a lot of yellow keys in there. How many times does the bookworm hit me? Just 3. Okay, that's probably fine then. Okay, let's see what's in here. New stuff. Lockdown countermeasures enabled. Says the Mad Genius. Okay, chemical expert, reckless experimenter. Gaze reduces health by 300. Okay. Well, at this point I'm looking for attack. That's easily accessible. And there is quite a bit, actually. Okay, these guys do not turn. Is there any health in here I can grab? If I had yellow keys, which I can fight those those toxic mists or whatever they were for those. There's not really any point in you having custom damage, but I guess it was good to do that anyway. I wonder if there's going to be another one of you. Okay, so yeah, those chemical experts, we really want defense for them. I mean, also attack, I guess. Either works when your stats are that similar to your opponent. Okay, well, I'm spending the green key here. Because I don't think... I don't want to... I don't want to go through there. Well, I can get a lot of attack though, and it's actually not that bad. Okay, and if I grab... Okay. Do I spend the key here, or do I try to push to the next one? I'll probably spend it here, because I can just grab the 3 attack right away if I do. But I can do something like that for 215. I have to do 2 of those fights, actually, to make a profit off of it. Okay, well, we're gonna try the not spending key route. Never mind, this is better. 900 for 2. Okay, well, it's the same. But if we do that, then with our newfound health, we can also open 3 Greco gates. So how much attack can we get in here before we switch again? Most of this stuff is actually just defense. I mean, I guess I can attack you, and you're pretty cheap. So yeah, that might not be bad. Safety technician, okay, you're a ways off before you become cheaper. We can also buy stats. And if I had a spare yellow key, which, I mean, I can take out you guys. 110, yeah, okay. Might as well. We can afford more health, but we have to take another hit to do it. How much do you guys hit me for? I survive, okay. We'll do a scout. So if we get all the way in here, caustic sludge is actually harder. So I don't think pushing to here was worth it. Which makes that a very questionable save. Well, I did want all those attack though. Okay, so it was probably worth pushing up to here. But I don't think I want to do anything in this room right now. There's also the option of just rushing this and getting in this way. But I think I guess, I mean, we do probably want to grab that attack, honestly. Because we don't want to lose attack. But then at this point, we have enough health to get out. We can trade. And the fact that we were doing all of this means that we could have just done this earlier. If we had done all of this earlier, we would also have this attack. So actually, the answer is we spend the key here. We spend the key here. do get this. We might actually just do all of this right now. And do the other health as well. Because there are quite a few fights that we want to take. Right, and I also wanted to do the 9 and 9 trade before we switch. I have to remember. The rest of this is fine. But stone is going to hit us. But yeah, if we come down here, do that. Yeah, we need 32 for you, so that's probably not happening. Yeah, those chemical experts are getting cheaper in a hurry. Bookworms are pretty good spot. We do want the yellow key. Do want in here. Mad Genius will only be 3 hits. We might actually just take him out on the way in. We have the health on the way out. We can buy more health. So I'll do that. And that. Okay, what health can we buy? This is just stats in here. Nothing. 45 here. Right, because I want to do a bunch of stuff here still. And I need... I'm not taking a hit on the way out anymore, so I actually can survive long enough to do that. So maybe we wait on that, actually. We're going to breathe this as hard as we can. Because that is how you get ahead of the curve and then start to feel good about where you're at. Right, so I do need to do this. But that gives me enough health. I made you guys cheaper. In fact, you're as cheap as you're getting before we switched polarity. So I can do that. I can still afford you. Okay, and at this point, I think I just don't have enough health, so I just have to do all my gem pickups now. So we'll do that. We'll do this. So close. Didn't have enough health to break the stone. And if I had more defense, still wouldn't do it. It's fine. It's only 6 attack. It's not too terrible. This one, I guess we'll actually leave because we will get one more defense swap at the end. Or we're getting defense and then we get one more attack at the end. So I think that's actually okay. There's no more there. But I did want to do that. Grab a bit more attack. Not do that. Okay. Right, I never broke through you, but I guess that's fine. There's just so much stuff that I want to do that I can't do all of it. You have to make choices, have to make trade-offs. Now we get a stupid amount of defense. I can actually do that. Are you sure you wanted to close both doors? Okay, that's why you're here. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to be back in here though, right? So yes, we will do that. Okay, that makes a pretty big difference. Might as well just start destroying stuff. I don't really care about this trade. I think I'll hold off. But on the off chance that Greckles are useful, you could theoretically... Well, okay, you could be free if I just grab more defense, so there's no reason to take that hit just yet. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's why we take the 3. Well, I'd say our defense is doing fairly well suddenly, and we have enough Greckles that we can start even digging in here. Is that worth it? Was there anywhere else I really wanted to spend Greckles? We'll hold off on that for now. Okay, I think we have gotten to the point where we're just winning. I could buy those. Oh, whoops. I have yellow keys for some reason. Okay, you guys are free now. I don't really want to... But I guess I don't need the attack, is the thing. My defense is so high that I don't actually need attack because I just don't take damage. So I can start making some of these trades. And if I grab that, I can go that way. Or back up. That's the other option. Yeah, the defense system doesn't look all that scary. With a blue key, I can go fight it. Alright, we will go quick end. Assuming that is what this is. Yeah, we will take the -3. So we could go forward, but we could also escape the laboratory. Okay, I could go that way, or I could just, you know, save myself the 3. The goblin managed to escape the laboratory. Where will his adventures take him next? Does the gem polarity device still work outside of the laboratory? Situation. Thank you for playing my entry. Okay. Continue playing. No. Load. Quick end. Restore. Okay, but if we don't do that, I think we still want to do this. So we can switch back to attack and get even more stats. Also, you guys are free. Were there more bookworms around? I think there was some in here. No, I might have already killed them. Okay, but if we go this way instead, we'll grab almost all of that. Okay, another examiner. Okay, we can open both of those. Attack on that wing, defense on this one. Alright. And some challenge bosses. Alright, and looking at them, we need high attack for one of them and high defense for the other. Probably. And then we got a mirror shield. And a blue key. So we have to defeat both of them if we want to escape this way. Well... I have some yellow keys. I have a lot of yellow keys, apparently. Well, I think we'll start making those trades now that we've seen everything. Okay, not that one. So we did have over here. A few more defense we can buy. We can buy defense down here, but this is pretty expensive. However... I think doing that does get us quite a bit in the future. And I'm okay with that spending. Alright, so these mad geniuses, I might just want to start taking them out. Well, no need to rush on that guy. No need to rush there. Okay, I only get a single attack. Okay, well I have... I'm spending the green here. Because we're swapping, right? There's no... Yeah, there's no green in here, and I actually get 2 more green keys anyway. So I am going through this way, even if I don't... I'll just grab the defense, because I will spend the key here, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so how's this situation looking? Cannot be hurt. I need... Basically, I need 450 attack to beat you. To beat you... I don't get another defense flop, right? So I need another 100 defense, basically, before I switch. That's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to give up some attack then. Which is fine. Let's go up here then. Do I have... No, I don't really want to do that. Could. Oh, I can do this. For sure. Okay, I mean there's another 12. If I just take the attack hit. I assume there's a lot of attack lying around. But the other thing, and I do have a lot of yellow I can buy, okay. If I get into this room before I toggle it, I can grab this. And this. Which is gonna be necessary, I would say. I don't think I can win without doing that. Okay, we are just gonna fight you. Spend a whole bunch of money on defense. Do that. Am I doing something similar with attack? Probably. How much money do you have on you? Only 100. Well, Mad Geniuses are now free. And they're pretty wealthy. So before I push forward, I guess we do another run through everything. But we are clearing this before we go down. Okay. So yeah, I need to get about 300 defense to beat the super boss. I like the fact that we had the ability just to leave early, and then this is like a more hardcore optimization challenge. Okay, we'll fight you for the Greckles, actually. Oh, there's a good room in here. Well, it becomes good later. I guess if I just take the 3 now, I can do... I probably am going to do that. Yeah, there's a bunch of trades in here that I'm probably still making. But I have some slightly better trades I can make before I'm forced to take the attack. So if I come down this way now... Yeah, I think I can afford... Well, okay, I might as well. It's going to be 3, I might as well just do that. Okay, we'll take you out. At this point, I think I do want to just go through. So we'll do that. Go through here. Make sure we have enough money for some of that attack, because I think we need a lot of attack still too. Well, no, we only needed 450. Yeah, so I think we're good. We'll do that. And this, for sure. Okay, we have 309 defense. Okay, so Key Warden Abrarani can no longer hurt us. That means as long as we don't lose too much defense, and I don't think we're losing really any defense once we switch. Yeah, I can pretty much ignore most of the defense gems at this point. So I think we're good. And I'm not going to worry too terribly much about optimizing this. Because obviously I could be doing... Oh, yeah, you guys are free now. I could be doing better if I was optimizing. But I think we've done enough that there's not really any point. I don't see much value in trying to optimize it more at this stage because there's no published hold yet anyway. So my high score is meaningless. Okay, I do have to take that -9 on the way out. Which puts us at 300 exactly. Do I want to grab the extra defense? I think we're okay. I guess I should save before the swap. Mostly just doing that so I can get the key. And yeah, I don't even need to spend my Greckles, which are not worth points. Okay. So no reason to hold on to the Greckles, but... Oops. Oh, suddenly there's a lot of keys. And it was what, 450? That was my goal? Yeah, okay, we'll take the hit here for that. As long as we keep above 300, we are good. Obviously, this is going to be a much higher score than what we had on the previous run, the previous escape. There was nothing down here, right? No. Oh, interesting. Was it worth it? Probably. Oh, I don't have enough Greckles. We go this way. Okay, we can kill you for free. And now we have enough Greckles. But we'll start with the valuable one. Okay. 400. Every health is worth a point. So yellow key is worth 400 life. So okay, this is worth doing. I don't know why I bothered to look, because it's not like I'm optimizing at this stage. Okay, yeah, we got to a point where you're free. We'll just take you out. Key Warden's defeated. Which is its own score point. Oh, what a shiny shield. Has my picture too. 30 extra defense. Yeah. Okay, and then these are obviously score positive, but at this point we've killed everything. We could, you know, pick up a few more goodies on the way out, like this, for example. Attack is worth more than defense. Okay, so I mean, this is very score positive. And wiped the laboratory. Which is different than escape the laboratory, so this is a different score point. Interesting. If I remember correctly. And then we can leave this way. Not that it matters, because I don't think we have another score point. Okay, good gimmick. That worked pretty well, and it was actually fairly interesting, because I guess it was predictable enough that you sort of you could play around it. Oh, right. I'm going to get a copyright claim or something. Don't stay on the menu. Not that it matters, because I don't think... First of all, my channel's not monetized, but even if it was, I think the penalty would be not being monetized on that one video. I don't think it's like I'm going to get a strike and have my channel taken down or anything like that. But still better to be safe than sorry and just not hang out in the main menu, unfortunately. Okay, signs of change. Oh, we got to go to Overcrowded Beach, a third Lova P48. Okay, well, we'll do that next time. I will see you then.